Hello, what's this? An invasion of street music, yes. Music of the streets. With a sense of humour too, which is quite unusual. Mrs. De La Soul is Say No Go, will you?
Know my sisters, time to get into this. Word to the mother, I'll tell the truth, so bear my witness. Fly like birds of a feather, dressed like pleather, you don't wanna wear it. No need to ask that question, just don't mention, you know what the answer is. Now I never fancy Nancy, but the statement she made held a plate of weight. I even stressed it to weight. Did he take any heat? Nah, the boy was hooked, he could phrase the word bait, and the kid just shook. In his fashion class, once A now and F, and rock rules him now. The only designs left were once clothes made for Oshkosh has converted to nothing but stonewash. Now hopping in a barrel is a barrel of fun, but don't hop in if you wanna be down, son, cause that can mean down and out is an action. What does it lead to? People say, what have I done for all my years? My tears show my hard-earned work. I heard shoving is worse than pushing, but I'd rather know a shover than a pusher, cause a pusher's a jerk. Believe it or not, the plot forms a feat more than charity. But the cost doesn't coincide with the ride of insanity. Is it a chant that slants the soul to feel for it? I know it's the border that forms the order to kill for it. Standing, screaming on a young one, thinking this time 8 balls for a cool player. Racked it all, tried to break Miss Q, got beat by the boy in blue. Next day you're out by the spot once more, looking hard for a crack in the hole. I asked what's the fix for the ill stuff. Word to the zero, the answer should have been no. Run me a score from the funky 4 plus one more. Rewind that back. This is the age for a new stage of themes. Watch how the zombies scream, it's the crack. Plain is plain, they should have explained it from the start. Behind the ideals of cranking up the heart. Now the bass claims shop over every part.
Street music, maybe not up your street, but, well, it's up somebody's street somewhere. Say No Go, Daryl Hall and John Oates, and De La Soul, music with a message and a sense of humour at the same time.
Simple prop to occupy my time. This one goes out to the one I love. One goes out to the one I've left behind. A simple prop to occupy my time. This one goes out to the one I love.
best music live from the North Sea into the 90s. Caroline 558, 11 minutes to 10 o'clock. Back to the 70s now we go with Thin Lizzy, the album Bad Reputation. And this one's a big hit from it. It's called Dancing in the Moonlight.
For the first time I'm not alone. Reaching out, I touch another skin. Breathing out as he's breathing in. Deep inside I feel my soul aflame. Can my life ever be the same? Should have told him I'd do anything if I could hold him. For just another day, for just another day. His love is something I will not forget. When I am far away, when I am far away, I feel the rain fall on another planet, another planet. Close together in the afterglow, I remember how his love flowed. Turn the key into another world. Made a woman of a simple girl. Daylight comes as we both know it must. Soon my fantasies will turn to dust. But I would give him anything he asked. If my first love could be my last. Should have told him I'd do anything if I could hold him. For just another day, for just another day. Love is something I will not regret. When I am far away, when I am far away, I feel the rain fall on another planet. When I am far away, when I am far away, I feel the rain fall on another planet, another planet.
Just gone 9:30. Caroline 558 overnight weather, mainly dry, but some scattered showers. Let me say we have scattered showers out here in the North Sea at the moment. Wind southwesterly tonight, moderate. Minimum temperatures 4 degrees Celsius. The sea at the moment is moderate and the visibility is good.
I'm afraid there's no popping of champagne corks on the boat today, just the pulling of ring pull on the old tinny. It's 4 minutes to 2. Chris Cooper, come this way.
Thank you, Nige. Happy Christmas to all the Birmingham crowd, in particular hi to Mum and Dad, missing you today, and LA to Pete and Sandra.
Right, thank you very much. We have the Jerry Jones Christmas Spectacular and all sorts of fun and frivolity taking place in that programme. I can assure you, and at 4 o'clock we're back on board with Dave Asher. On 558 kilohertz, this is Christmas Day, Radio Caroline.
Caroline 558.
Good afternoon, Christmas Day from the Ross Revenge. It's Jerry Jones along with Dave Richards. Good afternoon, Dave.
Good afternoon.
And also Disco Dave as well.
Hello.
best music from the 80s, from now until they're on Caroline, starting with Bryan Adams. The best music from the 80s on Caroline 558, Christmas Day afternoon. Coming up to 4 minutes now past 2. Good afternoon, Mr. Richards.
Good afternoon.
I trust you are well today.
Yeah, I'm feeling fairly well, you know. Not too bad under the circumstances.
Feeling fairly festive, are you?
Fairly festive, yes. This festive. Can you hear that? It's great, isn't it?
Hang on. Diddling, diddling, dim, diddling. Well, no, that was the theme tune to a TV programme, wasn't it?
Was it?
Can't remember, they used it somewhere. How's Disco Dave doing? You all right?
Black Beauty it was, wasn't it?
Was it Black Beauty?
Or was it Hadley?
One of those, I think.
It was Hadley.
Anyway,
that's the one.
It was Hadley indeed. For the longest link in Radio Caroline's history. There we are. More music now from Fleetwood Mac on 558 for this Christmas Day afternoon. And this is Everywhere. The best music from the 80s from now until 6 o'clock tonight.
Sweet spin. All together now. Sweet spin. Sweet spin.
Song there from Fleetwood Mac, Everywhere, and there's Stevie Nicks. Thank you. And that's Rooms on Fire. Fun and frivolity. What's this programme called, by the way, Dave?
All the breast and lots of stuffing.
It's the afternoon Christmas right up.
In it.
Yeah. The gentle touch.
Indeed. As you do.
You going to introduce her then?
Yes. Alison Moyet. Splendid song. Invisible.
Big Elf. Invisible. Get a new pair of glasses.
Do you want to hustle? Do you want to salsa? Come to Rimba, Simba, Rabba, Rin, Senor Kala, Magi, Rimba, Tundu, Rumba, Rida, Loma, Rida, Rimba, Carza, Zibla, Runta, Lama, Run with your Lora, Doti, Dos, and call Salsa Me. Or if you want to find a deal, Disco deal and Disco to you, call Disco Hotline 681-1181. That's the Rimba, Carti, Zibra, Rolament, Gato, Simba, Rabba, Locas, Rona, Cochueva, Health Spa.
Looking back at quite a good decade of music, that's Rick Springfield, who used to appear in General Hospital, I think.
General Hospital?
Yes, really.
One of those American soap operas that everybody's heard of, but nobody's ever seen.
I know, isn't it bad? That's The Human Touch. I think that was from 1983. Not bad little tune.
Not bad at all.
Not bad at all.
Not bad at all.
And actually, on to other Americans that aren't bad at all. Pat Benatar. And whenever you're ready, this is Love is a Battlefield on Caroline 558.
Pat Benatar's from Canada.
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I'm sorry to ruin the effect there.
It's close. It's North America.
We are young.
All right. Okay.
Stunned silence.
Spot the celeb. All right, you ready for this? Spot the celeb coming up right now.
Put it on, go on.
Who was that?
What did he say? Just put it on, go on.
That's the one, yeah. Just put it on, go on.
Put it on, go on.
Could be a disco jock.
Yeah.
Put it on, go on.
Gloria Hunniford.
That's the one. All right, here's Elvis Costello. On Wednesday, December the 27th, the Caroline Rock Show brings you a special Christmas party at the Corn Exchange, Bury St Edmunds. With headline band Engine and support bands The Hamsters and Euphoria, it's the perfect way to cure that post-Christmas boredom. You'll be sorry if you miss it, so make a date in your diary now. The show runs from 8 to midnight and admission is £5. If you miss them at Mildenhall Festival, here's your chance to see Engine, The Hamsters and Euphoria live at the Caroline Rock Show, the Corn Exchange, Wednesday, December the 27th.
On 558 kilohertz, this is Radio Caroline. So many pretty little things dangling from the ceiling here in the studio, and sort of all over the ship. And later tonight, we've got to decide what games to play, actually. We've got to play some sort of party games, some sort of murder in the dark and sort of hide and seek and musical statues, something like that. We did actually play Monopoly the other night, but that was so boring. It's probably because I only had Vine Street and, what's that other little commonplace? I only had the cheap ones. All the Mayfair and everything was owned by Caroline Martin. She won in the end. Bless her. And the Viewpoint from 7 till 10. And then between 10 and 1 this morning, it's Chris Cooper and his little rock show tonight.
That's it from the newsroom for this Christmas Day. There'll be another news bulletin tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock.
Send your money into BCM Box 3044, London WC1N 3XX. BCM box 3044, London WC1N3XX. 558 the movie, available from Solar Video. That's the song everybody's playing. It's called Sign of the Times. Thank you very much indeed. Such noisy times we live in. I thought the Prince version of that song was perfectly adequate. Quite why they've chosen to re-record it, I don't know, but there we go. It's in the top 40. They're making money. Don't knock it. 21 minutes to 7. Viewpoint, I think, starts at 6:45. I don't know. There seems to be some confusion here. Certainly with me, anyway. Mind you, what's new? Nothing, unfortunately. Andrew Gold, never let us slip away.
Talk to my baby.
I'll be back at 10 with some rock tunes to keep you entertained this evening. If you'd like to join me, I'd be pleased to have your company. I'm Dave Asher. Have a nice evening this evening. Stand by for Viewpoint. That's after this, a remix of Eve of the War from War of the Worlds. Jeff Wayne and Ben Liebrandt. Years ago, the album Breakfast in America came out, and that was one of the tracks on it. One of the excellent tracks on it.
Indeed.
Child of Vision. 19 minutes past 10. Sort of a funny time to start a programme, but that's where we're starting it. Dave Asher till midnight. Then it's Nigel Harris till 2. And between 2 and heaven knows when, it's Chris Cooper. We've got good music there. And the Doobie Brothers. Say, Deep Purple from 1974, the album Burn, and that was Burn, obviously about a witch. That line in that song there, the people laughed and she said, Burn. Lovely stuff, eh? Fun time, the 70s, wasn't it? 3 minutes to 11 o'clock, I'm losing my voice. Where's my voice going? Get it together, Dave. Oh, perhaps my voice is breaking. About time too. Here's David Gates. On 558 kilohertz, this is Radio Caroline.
Yo, right here, man. Keep that one.
From now, we'll have more news for you tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock.